Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7 is in full swing, and Amy Slatton made a major life decision during a recent episode. The 37-year-old reality television star and social media influencer is no stranger to change. She's been through a lot of it throughout the last few years. When the unscripted series premiered in 2020, Amy was a newlywed who weighed 408 pounds. Since then, she has lost weight, had children, got divorced, was bitten by a camel, arrested, and recently started a whole new chapter in her life. One of the most chaotic aspects of Amy's life has centered around her love life. The 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7 star has always been an impetuous romantic, and it has led her heart astray in the past. She's been through several relationships since making her television debut in 2020, and she recently dove headfirst into another one. No matter how many times Amy gets her heart broken, she never stops believing in love. Read on to find out if the universe is going to reward Amy's bravery with true love. When Amy made her television debut in 2020, she was a giddy newlywed. She had recently tied the knot with Michael Halterman. Though they'd known each other since childhood, they'd only been dating for a week when they got engaged. Still, they seemed to be made for each other. Things changed for the couple after their children were born. Amy didn't feel like she was getting enough support from Michael. In 2023, Michael filed for divorce from Amy. Since divorcing Michael, Amy has been in a couple of ill-advised relationships with men she barely knew. She even introduced one of them to her sons way too early in the relationship. After Amy's two relationships went down in flames, she pumped the brakes on her search for love. The 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7 star focused instead on raising her little boys, and I think it was the best decision she ever made. The pause wouldn't last long. Amy met 50-year-old Brian Scott Laverne in the mosh pit of a concert in the park. The 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7 star wasn't interested in him at first, but he persisted and eventually won her over. They fell in love fast and even have matching tattoos that read "Scary Love." While Amy has expressed interest in slowing the relationship down, Brian has his foot firmly on the gas pedal. He asked Amy and her sons to move in with him and even suggested she have her tubes untied so they could have a baby. During a recent episode of 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7, Brian surprised Amy with a proposal at a pop-up haunted house. With her sisters Tammy Slatton and Misty Wentworth looking on disapprovingly, Brian got down on one knee and slipped a ring on Amy's finger. Her siblings were not happy about Amy's engagement, which brought Amy to tears. It's unclear if the Slattons will ever come around to accepting Brian. If they don't, it could be the beginning of the end for the beloved unscripted show. 1,000 Pound Sister star, Amy Slatton. Born October 28, 1987, 37 years old. Zodiac sign, Scorpio. Relationship status, divorced and in a relationship. Children. 2. When Amy Slatton Halterman first graced our screens in 1,000 Pound Sisters, viewers were instantly drawn to her humor, vulnerability, and unwavering bond with her sister Tammy. Together, the Slatton sisters bared their souls and their struggles, inviting the world into their lives through triumphs, setbacks, and everything in between. But as the show enters its latest chapter, Amy has made a stunning life decision, one that could upend everything fans have come to love about the series. Could it mean the end of 1,000 Pound Sisters as we know it? In this deep dive, we explore the emotional, personal, and professional factors behind Amy's life-altering choice and how it might forever change the landscape of the hit reality show. A long road traveled. Amy's journey has been anything but ordinary. When 1,000-Pound Sisters premiered in 2020, Amy and Tammy were candid about their weight and health challenges. Amy, who weighed around 400 pounds at the time, expressed a deep desire to start a family, but her weight posed a serious risk. Determined to qualify for bariatric surgery, Amy committed herself to change. After intense preparation, emotional breakdowns, and grueling lifestyle shifts, Amy underwent surgery in 2019. And against the odds, she succeeded not just in losing weight, but in reaching her ultimate goal, motherhood. In November 2020, Amy welcomed her first son, Gage. A second son, Glenn, followed in July 2022. But the birth of her children marked more than just a milestone in her weight loss journey. It marked a shift in priorities. Fame, fatigue, and family. By 2024, Amy had become a reality TV staple. With millions of fans, a strong social media following, and spin-off potential being discussed by TLC executives, Amy's star was still rising. But fame came with a price. Long hours of filming, online criticism, and the pressure to constantly share her personal life began to take a toll. After her separation from husband Michael Halterman in 2023, Amy found herself at a crossroads. She was now a single mother of two, trying to balance parenting, recovery from her surgery, mental health challenges, and a demanding filming schedule. "I never imagined it would be this hard," Amy admitted in a confessional. "I love my fans, but I'm exhausted. My boys need their mama more than the cameras do." The honesty of that moment struck a chord with viewers and hinted at a deeper struggle brewing behind the scenes. The decision. In early 2025, as Season 6 of 1,000-Pound Sisters wrapped filming, rumors began to swirl. Amy was noticeably absent from several scenes. Some fans speculated she was taking a mental health break. Others wondered if she was pregnant again. But the truth was more profound and final. Amy had made the decision to step away from the show. In a heartfelt Instagram Live in February 2025, Amy shared the news with her fans. "This ain't easy, y'all. I've been thinking about it for months, talking with my therapist, my mama, even Tammy. And I've decided to leave the show. It's time for me to be a full-time mom, to focus on my boys and on healing. I'll always love the show, it gave me so much, but I can't keep living every minute of my life in front of a camera." The reaction was immediate. Fans flooded the comments with support, tears, and heartbreak. But the question lingered, what happens to the show now? Behind the curtains, TLC reacts. Inside TLC headquarters, Amy's announcement didn't come as a shock, but it did spark concern. According to sources close to production, Amy had expressed her doubts about continuing as early as the summer of 2024. Producers attempted to negotiate, offering reduced filming schedules, a spin-off centered on her new life as a single mom, and even the option to produce episodes remotely from her home. But Amy stood firm. "She wasn't doing it for the money or the fame anymore," said a producer who asked to remain anonymous. "She did it because she wanted to change her life. And now that her life is different, she wants to live it on her terms." TLC executives held emergency meetings to discuss the show's future. With Amy gone, the dynamic that had defined the series, a raw, relatable, and hilarious sisterhood, was deeply altered. But there was one person who saw the moment as an opportunity: Amy Slatton. Tammy's transformation and rising star. Over the past year, Tammy has undergone one of reality TV's most jaw-dropping transformations. After a near-death experience in 2022, she committed to her weight loss journey, underwent surgery, and lost over 300 pounds. She's now more independent than ever and has emerged as a fan favorite in her own right. With Amy stepping away, TLC offered Tammy the chance to take the reins. In a special episode titled Tammy, My new life, she reflected on her sister's decision. I miss filming with Amy. We been through everything together. But I support her. She needs this. And me? I ain't done telling my story. Tammy's new arc, learning to drive, dating again, exploring career options, and considering moving out of Kentucky has breathed fresh life into the show. Some fans now see 1,000-Pound Sisters evolving into a new format, more personal journeys, deeper dives into family members like Amanda, Chris, and Misty, and perhaps a spin-off featuring Tammy's solo adventures. But others argue the heart of the show left when Amy did. Life after reality. So what's next for Amy? Sources say she's focused on parenting, self-care, and exploring creative outlets outside of television. She's launched a YouTube channel focused on parenting tips, budget-friendly meals, and life after weight loss surgery. Unlike her old vlogs, these new videos are intentionally unpolished, reflecting the realness fans always loved about her. "I'm not trying to be a celebrity," Amy said in her first video. "I just want to be me." She's also writing a memoir tentatively titled Still Me, A Journey Beyond the Weight, which is set to explore her childhood in Kentucky, her complicated relationship with food and fame, and what it means to rediscover identity after transformation. Rumors have also surfaced about Amy dating again. While she's kept her private life quiet, sources close to her suggest she's in a new, low-key relationship with someone she met through a local support group. Fan reactions. Unsurprisingly, Amy's exit from the show has divided the 1,000-Pound Sisters fanbase. On Reddit, fans debated the decision fiercely. "I'll miss Amy, but I totally get it. She gave us so much. Let her live in peace. Without Amy, the show doesn't feel the same. It's like a pizza without cheese. Tammy's glow up is amazing, but Amy brought the heart. TLC should have let her take a break instead of stepping away completely." On TikTok, tribute videos flooded in. Fans compiled clips of Amy's funniest moments, her pregnancy announcement, and her quiet strength through heartbreak and healing. Some fans even started a petition asking TLC to offer Amy a limited return, maybe a yearly catch-up special or reunion episode. So far, Amy hasn't ruled it out. Could this end the show? The million-dollar question remains: can the show survive without Amy? The short answer: yes, but it will be different. TLC has already announced that 1,000-Pound Sisters will return for a Season 7 with a rebranded focus on Tammy and the extended Slatton family. Working title: 1,000-Pound Sisters, Life After Amy. But network insiders say viewership will be closely watched. Amy was the emotional center, the original dreamer, the one who brought the audience along through weight loss, motherhood, and fame. Her absence leaves a noticeable void. It's entirely possible that if ratings dip or if Tammy decides she's ready to move on too, 1,000-Pound Sisters could end after the next season. But even if the show ends, its legacy, and Amy's part in it, will endure. A legacy bigger than ratings. Amy Slatton's journey was never just about weight loss. It was about resilience. About breaking cycles. About redefining motherhood, sisterhood, and identity in the public eye. Her decision to leave the show isn't a retreat, it's a bold step forward into a life she carved out for herself on her own terms. Whether we see her again on TLC, on YouTube, or in the pages of her memoir, one thing is clear: Amy's story isn't over. It's just beginning a new chapter, one without producers, confessionals, or commercial breaks. And maybe that's exactly what she needs. And maybe, just maybe, that's what real victory looks like.